Hello. So we're commencing the 18th of August analysis we're going to do. So news-wise, we're actually not that much heavy, especially Monday, Tuesday should hopefully be good trading days. Um, and then Wednesday has FOMC, but sometimes what happens is it might want to hold the activity to a limited amount of range because if they're going to do like large ranges on Wednesday, then sometimes they might just withhold the movement basically. But typically, because it's just FOMC, I think that if it happens, then that's probably possible AM session Wednesday, where the activity might limit because of large ranges during the FOMC minute release. So I think for right now, Monday and Tuesday, they should be just fine. Basically, we shouldn't see like them holding a lot of range. So that's Wednesday. Then obviously Tuesday you do have a 8:30, 9:45, and 10 a.m. from existing news as well. Friday, 10 a.m. news as well. So that's something to just watch out. But yeah, apart from Monday, Tuesday, Monday obviously we know is a little bit slow. It's a bit of a wild card. Sometimes it just does a really massive run and low resistance even. But a lot of the times it might just be something that's trying to generate a particular sentiment so that it can run it over either on the same day. But a lot of the times I've seen it does it on the next day, like Tuesday. So yeah, in a lot of cases, what I'm trying to say is Monday you gotta wait and see what your direction is first. Which side can you trust for the next 30, 40 handle move that we can reliably take part in to take our 20, 30 target for the day? And then I could close the charts after that. I don't have to sit in front of it. I could just make my target, be done with it, close the charts. So that's that. I'm just going to take us to the chart real quick. Again, I'm not going to pick the top like a less experienced trader. It's better just to keep subscribing to the up direction unless I'm clearly told otherwise. For example, what is that? What does that look like? So, for example, if on the weekly chart, I would definitely want to see a shift in market structure here and the order block being run over, the mean threshold of the order block being run over. I mean, so I'm just gonna label it here so it's easier. So 310. If it goes below this, then yes, I might consider changing my bias. Okay, that doesn't mean I definitely will. It just depends on other factors then. So we'll see. Weekly order block. So that's that. And on the daily, again, you have a order block here as well. Something to consider. A lot of consequential encroachments as well in the way. Um, Definitely want to see a shift here, which is actually just below the shift mean order block. So body on the daily, I'm talking about need to plate below the mean order block. This Nawag and this shift here. If he caused this shift, then yes, I might consider it. Okay, but now I'm not interested. Right now, I'm just looking at this high as the next point of liquidity. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for now. If I just go on the hourly chart real quick, you can see so far from that amazing move we did on Tuesday, we're kind of just basically teasing the next leg up. So this is perfect bear flag. So we were teasing a breakout here, but just melted and then just kept going lower. And then here might have teased a little bit of a hope, the shift here, but again, we ran that over as well. And we look like we're gonna run this daily low now. So that could be a good area for liquidity seeking should it take place between 9:30 or around that time. So that could be something to look forward to. You do have a very tiny new week opening gap, I think, this week, a very minute one, but then again, it does cause severe reactions, as we can see here, this wick here. So, something to bear in mind. But to conclude, I'm looking for a high direction unless I'm clearly told otherwise and signaled otherwise, and that signal would be a body that closes below this order block, causes a shift in market structure here. Then we can start to look at discount levels for the draw, such as this sell side and this BC. But for now, we're just looking at the perfectly piled up buy side liquidity, buy side, buy side, buy side here. There's just so much daily highs here that we can just take advantage of. So, and there's some small cibbies in the price action as well. So we're just going to take advantage of that unless we're told otherwise. It should hopefully at least till I think Wednesday before FMC we should be fine. If you can make the target in that, then we're just going to be done for trading for the next rest of the week. So the advice is the same. Um, Qualifiers, so turtle soup, counterparty, market structure shift to the direction that I'm seeking. And then based on the characteristics of the market, if it's a high resistance, low resistance, we will then select our entry accordingly, whether it needs to be IRL or whether can it be a close proximity entry. We also try to just um, make sure that we're not like adding too much risk, especially if it's like a high resistance profile and low range kind of profile. We'll just keep the risk very limited. And if it's the counterparty, you take all profit. We'll pool it. If it's weekly side, then yeah, you can leave some on. But even then, just keep an eye on it because it show you bags and low resistance runs towards the targets. And if it takes way too long, just close it, take profit, go home, and come next day. So those are just some important tips to remember.